In this video, I will reveal Criss Angel's vanishing in a junkyard illusion. Here's a quick recap of what happened. In this trick, Criss climbs a slab that is placed on two supports on both ends. Two ropes are tied to both of his hands separately and pulled sideways. While he stood on the slab with his hands being pulled sideways, there was nothing below, above, or around him. Thereafter, a curtain is used to cover him from his shoulders downwards. Suddenly, the curtain is dropped, he vanishes into thin air, and the ropes appear to be tied together. Wondering how Criss executes his trick, here is the explanation. At the beginning of his trick, when he climbs the slab, we notice every one of his assistants had a shadow. Similarly, the man behind the magician wearing a fluorescent yellow shirt and the barrel beside him had visible shadows. However, there is a camera cut when he climbs the slab. After the cut, we notice the angle of the shadow of the man in a fluorescent yellow shirt and the barrel next to him change. This happened because Criss positioned a mirror underneath the slab and between the two supports. Hence, the camera cut was done so the magician could do a setup off-camera. The mirror makes it impossible to see the objects behind him. As a result, he brings another man wearing a similar costume as the man behind him to the front of the mirror. Although the position of the camera made the reflections look like the man and barrel behind Criss, their shadows aren't the same as they were earlier. In addition, the color of the barrel before the camera cut and after the camera cut is not the same. Looking closely, we observed that the shape of the ground after and before the camera cut was not the same either. When the magician's assistants dropped the curtain, he jumped off the slab and hid himself behind the mirror. Therefore, he used the mirror to trick the audience into believing that they could see underneath the plank. A moment before he disappears, we notice that he spent a few seconds talking to his assistants. During this moment, he cunningly unties his hands from the ropes and ties them together, and his assistants were visibly loosening their grip on the ropes. Due to his hands being free from the ropes, the magician visibly raises the curtain to conceal himself before jumping off the slab. Behind this mask, only the truth remains till we meet again.